Crayons are made from paraffin, a waxy substance derived from wood, coal, or petroleum. Raw materials. Crayons are made of paraffin mixed with various chemical pigments. Paraffin is delivered to the crayon factory in liquid form. Delivery trucks must maintain a warm enough temperature to keep the paraffin from hardening. Paraffin becomes liquid at about 135 degrees Fahrenheit 57 degrees Celsius. Because paraffin will not mix with water or water mixtures, the pigments are in powdered form, although they may have been made from a water mix and then dried. The manufacturing process. Mixing the batch. The paraffin is pumped into supply tanks outside the crayon factory. When the process begins, the paraffin is piped into small, heated tubs at the same time, or soon after. A pigment or mixture of pigments is added to give a batch of crayons a particular color. Mixing and molding. The paraffin wets the pigments as they are mixed, and the mixing disperses the pigment uniformly. When the combination of paraffin and color is fully blended, the batch is automatically pumped out of the tubs into molds of the desired shape. Rotating blades inside the mold prevent the formation of bubbles and lumps as the mixture cools. The molds are cooled as water circulates around them. The color of the crayon, and thus the type and quantity of pigment used, can affect the time needed for cooling. Some colors will be ready for the next step within 4 minutes, other colors can take as much as 7 minutes. The molds used for the crayons might hold as many as 2,400 forms. Until recently, the paraffin pigment mixtures were poured by hand from the tubs into a bucket and then into molds. Newer machinery now automates the process and pumps the mixture directly into the molds. In some large, older factories, both processes might be used. Inspection and quality control. After cooling, the crayons are automatically pushed out of the molds and inspected. Inspectors examine each crayon for breaks and chips, as well as signs of bubbles in the cooled crayon, a condition that occurs if mixing has not been complete. Rejected crayons are returned to the tubs for remelting and recasting. Wrapping and boxing. Crayons that have passed the quality control inspection are automatically placed into racks where they are wrapped with paper labels.